Hello, my name is Lenka from Lenka is Puzzling, and this is going to be my July haul. Somehow I ended up with a lot of puzzles again. I don't know how that happens every month. Well, this month what really helped was that we had the Czech nationals, and I brought some puzzles back from there and also did some swaps and some shopping there. Not necessarily at an actual shop that would be like a pop-up store, but from other people who were there to swap or sell. So I guess we can actually start with those because I have them on top and they are kind of big boxes. So first we have this 1000-piece Schmidt puzzle. This is actually one of the Thomas Kincaid Disney ones. And this is Disney 100 Celebration. This is beautiful, but when I came home and I started actually looking at the puzzles that I impulsively bought or swapped there, this one is really dark. Like, it's just, yeah, I don't know if this was a good idea. Already the Thomas Kincaid ones are usually quite hard, but this is like, oh my god, I don't know. Like, I might not finish this when I start to do it, but we'll see. And that was a swap. Then I bought this one. This is actually new in the foil. And this is Egica 1000 pieces. And this is called First Man on the Moon. And it looks like this. So another hard one, but this one my boyfriend actually said that if I get it, he will help me build it, and he doesn't build puzzles. So I was like, well, I think you're gonna help me, like maybe with the flag and the guys, and that's gonna be it, but we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna end up just doing the sky for 10 hours. Oh well. Again, if I'm not enjoying it and it doesn't work out, then I just don't have to finish it, right? Another new in the foil that I bought there is this Night Wolf by Heye. It's 1000 pieces and it's from their Precious Animals collection. I really like the style of the wolf. I'm not so sure about the background, but well, again, we'll see. Then we have a swap. This is a 500-piece G-Force puzzle from Norris Spiele. I don't know, but it looks like this. It's these little, what are they called? I know this word. Oh my god. And see, and now I'm blanking on it, but you know what I mean, these little animals. Guinea pig, oh yeah, it's guinea pigs, right? And there's actually 4 to collect, and these don't have any names, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but also Norris Spiele doesn't really sound like just a specific puzzle company, so maybe they are more games and then they just put out a few puzzles, so they don't feel like they need specific names for them. And then I bought this one from the Abandoned series from Ravensburger, and this is the Forgotten Arcade. Now this is so beautiful. I love the Abandoned series. I have never done any of them, but this is now making me want to buy, like, if not the whole series, because I think there's 1 or 2 that I don't love, then at least a few of them. So yeah, maybe you'll see that next month. Oh well. But this is just, I don't know how hard it's gonna be, but it just looks so cool. And then the last one was a swap, and it's this Dodo one. It's 300 pieces, and this is Books and Coffee Indoor Puzzle. So it tells you to piece together the indoor story, but it actually shows you what's indoors on the back, so you don't have to worry about like trying to guess. This one is really like muted colors, so it could be difficult, but since it's only 300 pieces, it's gonna be very doable. But if it was like 1,000, I think it would be quite hard. And there's a whole series again, so if you like these, you can shop for more of them. Yeah, so there's bakery, flowers, this bookshop, and then there's like a dressmaker's atelier. Yeah. And then I have a lot of new ones from Vinted again. So companies I have never tried before that are usually just not really available around here. So first I have this White Mountain puzzle. It's 1,000 pieces and it's called Thanksgiving Parade. And it looks like this. To be honest, this is not something I would pick up in like a store necessarily, because this, yeah, it's not really my style. But it looks like a fun image and it might not be really difficult. And yeah, I just wanted to try White Mountain and this one was for a good price. So we'll see. We'll see what we think of that. Then I have a Waddington's puzzle. This one's called Those Were the Days and it's 500 pieces. So it looks like this. I usually try to go for the 500 piece ones to try out a company because you never know like what the quality will be. I don't even know if Waddington's is still around because this is quite old. This is 2004. So this is 21 years old, which is horrible because 2004 doesn't sound like it's long ago, but then you actually start to use some math and yeah, it's 21 years. God. Then we have a VH Smith puzzle. This one is 1,000 pieces again and it's called Spitfires Over the Village. So not my favorite image because of the Spitfires, but that's the theme, so we're gonna try it anyways. And this is supposedly missing one piece, but then there's one like pointed here and then there's one here. So maybe it's missing two pieces? I don't know. It said in the like description that it's missing one. And then there is like one brack, which this was from Poland, so one brack is one piece. And then it says complete here. And there's a date, 2017. Oh my god. Okay, so I don't know what to expect from this, how many pieces will be actually missing. But it doesn't really matter because then I realized that I actually have a VH Smith from the same month. And this is 4-in-1 jigsaw collection. It's 500 pieces, or it's 4 500 piece puzzles in one box. This is called Bygone London. And it looks like this. So this is some limited edition and it says on the back that it's exclusive to VH Smith, but then it doesn't have like any more like information about the company. So I'm gonna believe that it's VH Smith because I can't find anything else that it could be. Made in England, so we're gonna trust it, but it's a little strange that it doesn't have like any like the normal information that you usually get. But then if we look at this one, well, this one at least says shop online and VH Smith. But other than that, yeah, it was just a blank back, so God knows how they are doing these boxes, but yeah. So these are beautiful. They're not gonna be like super easy because again, they're very muted colors, but I just love them. So I swapped them actually on Facebook. So, and last one from Vinted is this masterpieces. It's called Counting Sheep and it's 500 pieces. I love this style of image. I love the colorful houses and just looking at like the scene like this. So this one, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I want that. Even though I actually saw masterpieces in one of the shops here, like online. But it's quite expensive, I guess, because it's an American brand, so importing it costs a lot. So I just said, like, I'm gonna try one secondhand, and then if I like the company, then I will commit to a full price. So we'll see. Then we had the championship, and of course we got some puzzles there that we competed with. So in the individual, we got the Succulent Love from Ravensburger, obviously. So this is it. I love this image. It's beautiful. I didn't have it before, so I'm glad that they picked it, but it was so hard for me to puzzle as a speed puzzle. I mean, if you do it slowly, it's very doable. Like, there's a whole like difference everywhere, so like you can definitely tell when you look at the piece, but trying to do it fast was so hard. And then I also competed in pairs, and usually when you do pairs, one of you gets to take the puzzle home, but since my pair was my boyfriend, who I made to go with me, I ended up with the puzzle at home anyways. So this is from the Colorful Animals, and this is just called Chameleon. So this one was also pretty hard, and especially for poor Tom, because he doesn't puzzle like ever. So this one was not beginner friendly. But you know, we went to the competition, we expected this, so yeah, he was just playing around with the chameleon while I was doing the whole background, and then I helped him. But we managed to do it just in time. If you didn't see my vlog from the championship, just go look at it, because there is a very dramatic moment around this puzzle. But yeah, it's again really beautiful, and it's definitely my favorite from this collection, because I hate butterflies. I would not want to puzzle this. So yeah, the fish is cool as well, but the chameleon is definitely the best to me. And then I bought some puzzles on Facebook. First one was the reason why I made this order, or why I bought this from the person in the swap group, because I love this image and I am going to collect these now. This is the Tropical Island Charter. It's by Jason Taylor, and it looks like this. It's these like half inside, half outside. He made a few of these for Ravensburger, and I just love them. They're so beautiful. My favorite one is the New York City apartment, which is not available anymore. I think I can get it on Amazon, but the last time I checked, it was like really expensive to get it here. So I'm just gonna hope that it just floats out somewhere in the swap group or something like that. But this one is so pretty. I think it was in the Slovenian nationals. It was used in one of the categories, and everybody was just so happy with this because it's so easy to puzzle it. So I am just so happy to have this at home. It was really good price. And the same person was also offering this Bluebird 1000 piece, the Tower of Babel 1563. And for some reason I bought it. I mean, it was a really good price for it being still like in the shrink wrap. So it's definitely like a good decision money-wise, but then you look at the image and it's horrible. And I don't understand the people who build this in the like big size. I don't know if it's like 5,000, 9,000, I don't know. It's several thousand pieces. And that's just crazy to me, because even this is so intimidating, because like more than half of the puzzle is the actual tower, and it's all the same. So I don't know what I was thinking, but now I guess we have to at least try it, right? So that's what we're gonna do. Then I went to Poland for a long weekend at like a wellness hotel spa thing. For my birthday, actually, it was a gift from my boyfriend to take me there. So we had a lot of fun there, and also we went to some neighboring towns, and one of them had this toy store open on a Saturday, and I saw from the doors that they had some puzzles. And since it's Poland, there are like Treffle are from Poland and Castorland is from Poland, and I think a few more, but these are the ones that come to mind. So I wanted a puzzle from there. So I picked this one. It's Treffle Prime, it's 1,000 pieces, and it's called Constellations. So this is quite unique style of image. They had a lot of just landscape, you know, photographs and stuff like that. And then they had this one, and I was like, well, this looks different. And yeah, I like it. I'm gonna try to puzzle this. I don't think it's gonna be too hard because you have like the colors separated and stuff like that. But yeah, it's so beautiful. And I love Treffle Prime, so this was no-brainer. Then I got some puzzles gifted to me by skladejpuzzle, which is a Czech site to shop puzzles at. Why can I ever say that like a normal person? It's an online store with puzzles. It's the biggest one in Czech Republic. And they sent me some puzzles to build for them and to talk about. So first of them is Gibson's Retro Vibes. It's 1,000 pieces. It looks like this. I already built this one. There's going to be Czech video on this one. But I loved it. It was so much fun. There's so much nostalgia for me in this picture, so I loved doing this one. I chose all of these, so obviously I love them. Then there's this Enjoy 1,000 pieces. This is the White Guardian. I love the style of this image. It's very different from like normal illustration that you usually see. So yeah, and I love Enjoy. Just that they're great. So this is one that I really wanted. Then I wanted to try this one. It's Disney Treffle 600 piece one, which is a count that I've never seen from Treffle, and this is the Snow White. Yes, I read this instead of this, sorry. So this is originally printed in 1997. I guess as a puzzle is what they're trying to say, because obviously Snow White is much older than that. But yeah, I love the image. It just reminds me of my childhood, and I wanted to try the 600 piece. I don't think it's gonna be very different from any other Treffle, but it's something I've never done before, so I was curious, and this is a new arrival in the shop. And last one from this is this Edgica 500 pieces, and this is the Planet of Fire and Ice. I also already built this one, and there's going to be Czech video on it. The other two will be an English video, so you can look forward to those. But this one, it looked so hard, and I felt that it was hard while I was building it, but then it actually took me like 2 hours, which for 500 is like just a normal time for me. So I don't know, but yeah, it's just so beautiful. I love it. And these are actually large pieces from Edgica. I've never seen that before, so I wanted to try it, and this is I love large pieces. I think it's so much easier to build with them. So I think maybe those helped with the image not being too bad. But yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, and then it was my birthday in June, at the end of June. So I met my friends and I got some puzzles from them as well. These are all from my wish list, so they are good at following instructions. They do not try to get me something that they wouldn't know. So yeah. This first one is 500 pieces from Ravensburger, and this is Boat Houses in Smogen, Sweden. It's this one. It's gorgeous. I can't wait to puzzle this. I don't know if I'm gonna speed puzzle it because it is perfect for speed puzzling, and I think they used it in the Worlds last year, but I don't want to speed puzzle unless I have to, so I think I'm just gonna slow build this one and just have it because it's so beautiful. It was meant, like, when I put it on my wishlist, it was meant for me to speed puzzle it, but now, you know, I have a year until the next competition, so I'm not gonna be speed puzzling throughout the year. Then one of my other friends gave me this 1000-piece cobble hill, and this is called the Village Tree. And this is a Christmas puzzle, which was a weird choice for June birthday, but you know, why not? And I've never actually done a 1000-piece cobble hill. I've only ever done 500 pieces from them. So I'm curious, because this is a random cut one. I'm curious how I'm gonna handle that, because the random cut is quite difficult, and I'm also scared about the size, because 500 pieces random cut are quite big pieces. But this is a small box, so maybe it's not gonna be so bad. I'm trying to see like the dimensions, and it looks like just the regular 1000-piece dimensions for other puzzles as well. And the last one I have here is 1000 pieces Ravensburger, and this is Pokemon Adventure. It's from my third friend, and it's this one, which I know as the 5000 piece Pokemon All-Stars, but it's called something different in 1000 pieces for some reason. So yeah, I love this one. I've seen Vicky build it as 5000 pieces, and then I've seen Janet and Donna Louise build it, and I'm never gonna do the 5000 pieces because I just don't have the space for it, but I do like the image, and I turns out really like Pokemon. I didn't really think so, because I used to watch them and trade them, and I used to remember all of the names of the first 151. But that was like 20 years ago, over 20 years ago. So I just like didn't have any connection to them in my adulthood. And then I got the challenge puzzle Pokemon one from Ravensburger, and it was so much fun putting them together, because I could pick up the piece and it was familiar to me. I know them, I know the faces of these things, creatures. So it was so much fun putting that together. So when I saw that this one exists in a smaller version, I was like, yeah, I want that. So now I have it, and I can build it and then put it on my shelf forever and ever, because I don't think I'm ever gonna get rid of that one. Yeah, and then I did get from the shop Skladejpuzzle also a 3D wooden puzzle that I already built, and it's in my shelf over there. So I'm not gonna show you that. I did film a full unboxing, or just showing you what I got from them, so you can see it there, and then I filmed building of this, so you can also look up that video if you want. So that is everything. This is again over 20 puzzles, which usually wouldn't be a problem because that's how many I usually do in 1 month. But now I'm kind of behind because since in June was the competition, I did spend a lot of times building like speed puzzles, so I was just redoing the same ones over and over, which then meant that I wasn't taking new ones off of the to-do pile. And then since I had the competition one weekend and then the Poland trip the next weekend, that was half of the weekends in that month that I didn't spend at home puzzling, which also usually helps me to get down the numbers. So I have like a huge pile on top of my shelf that are to do, And now I have these that usually would go up there. But I don't think there's gonna be enough space. Or like, I can definitely go up to the ceiling, but I don't think that's very safe. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with these, where I'm gonna put them or what's gonna happen. But yeah, I need to store them somewhere. They were on like a pile next to the shelf where they usually wait for a video to be done. But like, I don't want to keep them there because there's gonna be new arrivals pretty soon. So I'm gonna need to put those there. So these need to go somewhere else. But not there, probably. I don't know. I'm just gonna have to start selling more of the puzzles rather than trading them or swapping them, because that doesn't really help me with the numbers, right? Also, I don't have any more space for build puzzles that I want to keep because the shelf is full now, and I don't think there's any more that I want to get rid of. So that's another problem. I don't know, because like I really never rebuilt anything other than the speed puzzling ones, but I want to keep them because I love them, and I think that might one day redo them again. I might not, I don't know. Well, we'll see, maybe I'll do like a big unhaul at one point. Would you want to see that if I ever go through like my collection? I'm gonna do like a collection video as well, but if I ever go through my collection to like take some out to unhaul them, would you want a video on that or not? Maybe? Yes? No? Let me know. Okay, so that will be everything for today. Please let me know in the comments if you want to see like videos on any of these, or the companies that I said that I have never done before. Do you think that I will like them? Are they good quality? Do you know them? Do you want to see videos on them from me? Because I will probably make those at some point. So yeah, let me know. Just write anything in the comments. I always love to read them. They make me very happy. And thank you for everybody who left a comment on my previous videos. Okay, so that will be everything today. I hope you liked this video. I hope you have a good rest of the day, and bye!